Bonjour and welcome to a new unboxing video, and today I've got something very exciting as usual, and it's my favorite thing in the world. It's Mego, and not only it's Mego, but it's Mego Star Trek, which we haven't had in a while. So it's going to be a short video because there's only got two figures for you this time, one of which was damaged. The package was damaged in transfer, so which is a bit of a shame, but I mean, what can you do? And it is the Talosian, so we'll be opening that one first because it's already written. And the second one is the Andorian Ambassador. So two classic figures from Star Trek. So let's start with the Talosian, because I mean, as you can see, it suffered some issues in transport because there's even like a slit here, which is a bit of a shame, but I mean, it's okay. I opened my toys anyway, so it's not too much of a problem for me. So we do have the Talosian, and it's got the, of course, the Star Trek generic package, Star Trek universe, and in the back you do have an image of the Talosian, and basically that's about it. I mean, they are very standard packaging anyway. So we're going to rip it out. You see, I literally didn't have to do much to take it off the board, so I'm annoyed a bit because I like, I mean, I opened my toy, so it's not an issue, but I can imagine someone would receive from that company the toy. They would be annoyed if they were mint in box packaging collector. So here we go. It looks absolutely amazing. That's a beautiful sculpt. I mean, the sculpt is really fantastic, and he's wearing a silvery shimmery robe, and it's extremely shimmery, which is really nice. And he does have his little necklace thing, which I'm going to check one thing, but I'm wondering if here as well, because I had that with one of the previous figure in which there was a bit of sticky, yes, there's a bit of sticky residue in the back of the medallion to prevent it from jiggling about in the packaging. So we're just going to remove that. I mean, it's really nothing. It's just a tiny bit of double-sided tape, but at least that will be done. So as a result, the robe is slightly sticky, but here we go. So we can actually see, you can of course remove the necklace if you want. It's sticking to my fingers a bit, and here you go. You can have it if you want to have more than one Talosian. You could have one without the medallion, because only the leader has the medallion, if I remember correctly the episode, but it looks absolutely fantastic. So let's put back the medallion. I can show you in more detail the medallion this way might be better. Yes, here you go. That's the correct side. So it's really cool. I absolutely love it, and I dropped the medallion. I absolutely love it. I think it's great. I mean, I love Megos in general, but Mego Star Trek are always my favorite, and I have to admit that I have this passion for the original series because I think they are so perfect in Mego form. So as usual, as we know, those are 26 points of articulation, and you will notice, of course, it's the Star Trek boots, so it's ever so slightly shorter as a result, because it doesn't have the boots to prop him a bit higher, whereas some of those who have extra boots are actually ever so slightly taller. But it's the same figure. It's just the fact that there is the boots on top of that makes the figure a bit bigger. So and here you go. It looks absolutely fantastic. So that's the Talosian, which we're going to put here. And we now have the second one, and there's only 2 Star Trek in this wave. It's wave 18, and we've already covered the superheroes, but wave 18 has quite a few. You've got the Creeper from Creepshow in 2 different versions. You've got who else? You've got Krampus. You've got Oompa Loompa from. You've got I can't remember who else there. I'm sure there is a National Lampoon Christmas Vacation figure as well, and there's Annabelle. So there's quite a few other figures, but I only bought the one I really wanted for my collection. So here you go. Here is the Andorian Ambassador, and same thing in the back. You've got an image of the Ambassador. One thing that's worth noting is that it looks very light blue here and very dark blue here, and when they had shown the prototype was a bit actually lighter. It was closer to this in color, but I'm wondering if it's the licensor who said no, we want them to be closer to the color of the later Andorian that we've seen in Next Generation and Enterprise, and which are actually a darker blue. So I suppose that's why they went for a darker blue. It's still a fantastic figure, so we're going to take him out of its packaging. That was an easy one as well to take out of the packaging, so I'm not too surprised that the figure was damaged in transport. And here you go, it looks absolutely amazing. I mean, that sculpt is what is brilliant with the sculpt is that this is the actor's face, and I do see the actor's face. I mean, that I'm trying to not to have the reflection, but that is how good the sculpt is. It looks really great. So it's a fantastic sculpt. So you do have that kind of pleather tunic, which is separated from the silvery tunic, and it's got of course boots and everything. It looks absolutely fantastic. I think it looks really great. That's a fantastic figure. The costume is perfect. So you go, and it got those Buccaneer style boots, which actually were used, I think, by the Romulan in the older Mego figure. So here you go, only 2 figures this time. The Andorian Ambassador and the Talosian, but they look absolutely amazing. I'm really very happy, and well, I'm hoping we get more Star Trek figures the next time. Because that would be great. We still don't know what's going to be in wave 19, which is going to be the next one, but I'm sure there will be tons of really nice figures. And I will speak to you again soon. Bye.